And the brilliant insight that changes everything for people is realizing that responsibility is never given, it's taken. And that if you choose to take responsibility, all these doors open up and that you get a totally different life in exchange. Because striving for authority, hoping that someone will give you a license to tell other people what to do, that's pretty rare. But if you're willing to take responsibility, then no one can get in your way.
Hi,
Hello there. How are
how are
you?
you? I'm good. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Alexandre. You can call me
Uh,
Alex.
Alex, like, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Awesome.
I was watching your live video, and I'm trying to do some of my own, but I haven't started it yet. I just started 4 months ago my blog and podcast, which is called The Traction Stage, and
Okay.
in which I interview startup founders from all over the world. And I did some interviews, so far 6, and from
Okay.
people from United States, Netherlands, from Ukraine, from United Kingdom too. And I'm trying to understand from them how did they achieve traction in their startups. So
Okay. So that's why you named your Instagram handle the
yes,
track.
yes. Actually, that's the objective of my podcast, is to help early stage startup entrepreneurs to get in the traction stage. So that's what I'm trying to do, and besides the interviews, I put some content too, some lessons and some tools and spreadsheets through which you can develop, or at least trying to contribute and to help on the startup development. So I was just passing by and watch your videos, and I thought it interesting to listen to what you're saying, and a lot of things that are actually very, very good and insightful for people that are trying to develop their entrepreneur skills. That's great.
Yes, like, because like I'm in the learning stage.
Yeah,
I started doing interviews with like who are beginning their journey or who are in the journey of becoming something.
sure, sure. Actually, everybody is in the learning stage, for me at least.
Yes.
Everybody's trying to achieve, and that is trying to do something new, is learning. So we are all learning, actually.
Like, what are the hardships you faced or you saw when you started this podcast?
Well, actually, I've worked for a big corporation, a multinational, in the corporate finance department, and for many years. And my mindset was not actually a pure entrepreneur, or actually the practice in my life is not related to entrepreneurship. But as the years went by, I started doing some things, and started trying to develop my own startup, and that's what I try or that's what I'm trying to do right now. I know that maybe a podcast or a blog is not exactly a startup, because it's based on a well-known business model, but I always liked entrepreneurship, and this is my time of doing that. So I'm trying to do that and experience a lot of things, and of course, going live and doing a live event on Instagram is something that is new for me too. So thanks for the opportunity, and congratulations.
Awesome. Awesome. Like I started doing this like interviews with the community I know. So I'm contacting with the known people in my community and asking them like can you are you willing to share your story? What are the hurdles or what are the experiences? That's what I'm asking them, and they're like happy to share. And they're like some people are like surprised when I ask them for interview.
Great, great, great. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Like I'm also doing it as a side hustle because I want to improve, I want to get that confidence, because like if you want to start anything in life, first you need that confidence.
Yes, yes. And I was listening to what you were saying about the confidence and about executing things. And for me, that's very true, because you have to start, you have to do the first step. But
Yes,
because if you think too much about what are you going to do, or if you do, as I did in the past, if you plan too much, and if you think that things are going to happen the way you planned before, this is something that is not real, and this is something that you have to validate, and you have to put in the market, so you can be sure on which aspects, on which assumptions are you really right, and which are you wrong, so you can change yourself, you can transform yourself. And that's why I believe in the entrepreneur life. It is related to learning and to transforming yourself through several execution steps.
and like that's what, if you start something or if you start taking action, we learn many things in the execution zone. Otherwise, you'll be behind by all others when you are trying to plan and when you are trying to be perfect.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The perfection is something very, very
That
tricky.
kills. Yes,
Yeah,
that kills.
yes. Perfection is more related to others than to ourselves, in my opinion. We are trying to be
Yes.
perfect for others, and that's takes us nowhere.
And I can tell you one example, like I don't have a camera or anything to record. I just have a phone and also have and don't have enough memory in it. So what I thought, I thought of any alternative to do this, interviews with the community I have. So I chose Instagram Live as a tool. I asked them can you join me in on Instagram so that I can save this video and I can post it. I can edit it and I can post it to YouTube. That's what I'm doing all these days.
Yes, yes, that's perfect. Nowadays, everyone has a phone, and I think one of her guests, I don't know how do you pronounce that, but
Yeah, her name is Casey. Today afternoon I did interview with her.
oh, that's great, that's great.
Yes.
And the phone nowadays is a phone is something very powerful, and that gives a lot of power to people that are willing to take this first step. So we are talking. I don't know where are you from, and what's your name? Sorry.
Actually, yeah, I'm from India, but currently I'm in United States.
Oh, great, great. What's your name?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm myself Revathi.
How do you
Revathi.
sorry? How do you
Yeah,
pronounce?
Revathi. Revathi.
Ah, okay, okay.
You
And
can call me like RJ. That's my first name and last name.
great, great. And what are you doing in the United States? How?
I completed my master's and now I'm working.
Oh,
So
no.
I came 3 years back in 2015.
Okay. And you are working, and this is a side hustle for you, all this recording.
Yes, yes. I'm doing after my work, and if some of our guests schedule that interview during the afternoons, mostly I'll take during my lunch breaks.
Hmm. Yeah, it's possible, right? It's possible.
Yes, it's possible.
And
And they will be around 30 to 40 minutes, so I can manage it. So,
great, great. What's your long-term objective?
in the past, I have so many fears in me. I don't speak this like this. So that's why I started doing posting videos on Instagram or doing live sessions. That's to gain confidence.
Great,
And the main objective is I want to start business with my younger brother, my brothers. I have two brothers in India, so my younger brother wants to start a business like into farming, organic farming or something like that. So we are planning, we are just like taking small steps now.
Great. That's great. And
Yeah.
do you intend to come back to India, to go back to India?
Yes, like most probably maybe 1 year or after 1.5 year, I'll go back.
That's great. That's great. And your family, it's your organic farming, right?
Yes, because like he is into food technology, so he loves plants, animals, and all. So,
Yeah, just to mention a little bit about my podcast, I had an interview. The fifth episode in the Traction Stage podcast is related to Farm Stand, which is
awesome.
which is a startup from United Kingdom, and I interviewed Steven Novick, and from his experience and his struggle with cancer, he
Okay,
started searching for foods that are good or that are healthier, and
okay,
and not only healthier options but cheaper options too, and you can afford these options. So he started doing that, and he started his company, and from that he has already had a lot of success. He's got traction, and I suggest you to visit and to check
sure.
it out, because it is very related to what you're trying to do. And during the episode, I bring these first steps of the startup. So I'm not
Startup.
on
Yes,
the post traction stage, but actually before that, how did they get to the traction stage?
yes,
That's it.
sure. I will surely check it. And do you follow Evan Carmichael?
Who? Sorry.
Like I will type it here.
Yeah.
You should definitely check him because he has like a very useful content for entrepreneurs. Evan Carmichael. Yes, you
If
should first.
Michael.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll check him. I'll check him.
Yeah, you can check him on Instagram or like he has like a huge following on YouTube, almost 1.6 million, but he is very accessible on Instagram. Like he do live sessions with entrepreneurs every single day.
Great, great. I
Yeah.
there is another suggestion and recommendation that I really believe can help a lot of people, and maybe a lot of people know already, which is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yes.
I think you have some videos, or one or other video in your channel, the School of Rockstars,
Yes.
and he's very insightful, and he talks a lot about all this notion,
Always.
this
Yes.
set of executing and trying. And if you are in doubt about what you're going to do next, just do the next thing, or start doing some things, and from the process you start understanding and you start
Unless.
learning about what you like and what you don't like, and what you're good at and what you suck at too.
Yes. And like he is a man of execution.
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome.
Yes.
He has a lot of good insights.
Yes, like, and also I follow Louis House. Like he do, yeah, LEWISHOWES. Louis House. Like he interviews like great personalities from different fields. He interviews athletics or like authors, poets, all from like all kinds of lives.
Great, excellent. Let me write down here.
Yes,
Louis Howe.
yes, Louis House. And like there is one more guy like Omar the Rockstar. He is like interviewing the millionaires, billionaires. But he started like recently, not a recently, like a 1 year back, but he is going big because like he just went to Grand Cardone and asked for interview. He accepted it. That's like when you ask for help, they will.
Yeah, I'm writing down your suggestions, so
Yeah.
I'll take a look there. How long have you been doing this podcast or this this channel?
In this channel, like I started 6 or 7 months back, but in the starting I didn't posted anything me talking. But from the past 5 6 months, I started posting videos.
Okay, okay. Yes, I took a look about of your channel or Instagram, and I've seen that you started putting some pictures first, and
Yes,
then you started doing some videos. That's
videos. Yeah.
sometimes I stop and look of what people are doing and how they are evolving their Instagram, and it's very interesting. People start with very few understanding or very low understanding about how to do things, and very shy about starting a video and putting themselves in front of a camera. But uh, as the time goes by, people start becoming better and
Yes.
very
Like
impressive.
when I posted my first video on Instagram, it was like just believe in yourself, be confident. That's what I posted. Like it's telling 2 or 3 words. That's it.
That's great. I'll start doing this very soon too.
Yeah, like you should check Evan Carmichael. Like he will like when you see his profile or on Instagram, you will know like what changes is he doing for on Instagram, like patterns or like how he is posting content. Like he posts 6 times a day.
Hmm.
Like I started following him on Instagram when he's like a 6,000 when he has like a 6,000 followers. But in the span of 2 3 months, he grown up to 50K by
50K.
doing 50K, 50,000.
That's because of you, probably.
No, that's not because
Yes,
of like
all of it and brought a lot of followers with you.
yes, like no, like I found many people in his community by
Mhm.
following him.
Great, great.
Yes, like I interviewed many of the persons like who follow him.
Hmm. I
So and like he posts 6 times a day and he does lives like 5 times a week and
He posts 6 times a day.
yeah, 6 times a day, 3 photos and 3 videos.
Great. That's quite. I must confess that's quite difficult for me.
Yeah.
That I've read and listened. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about his strategy of putting content out there, and he mentions a lot about the quantity of content, which is
Mm.
important too. And I've noticed, or at least I've heard him saying that he gets one big chunk of content, and he does several mini contents with that
Yes.
chunk of content. And you can take, for example, of course, he gives speeches uh, around all around the
Ron.
world,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
can get a lot of content from that too. But you can grab a quote from what you have said on your
Said yes.
podcast, and you do a video. But this, I must confess, this is very difficult for me. How many times do you post per day?
Currently, I'm posting three a day. One picture in the morning and 2 videos. Like
Okay.
as I am doing interviews with different people, right? I'm cutting the clips from that and I'm posting
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like a 1 minute clips and I'm posting on Instagram.
Great.
So yeah, and sometimes I'm doing talking on live sessions, right? Just me myself talking on live. So I save that video and I do small edits and I'll post on IGTV.
Ah, okay, okay. So,
Yeah,
I've seen that Casey. What's her name? Sorry,
yeah,
Casey.
Casey.
Casey has mentioned that she posts only once. Yes, sometimes for me, this is a great a great rate of posting, because sometimes I'm not able to post once a day, and I know that may harm the strategy of
Yes,
engaging.
Instagram, yes. And also, if you check Evan Carmichael profile, you got to know many of the personalities you can follow, because he do top 10 rules on different kinds of people, from all over places, all from different crafts.
Great. Yes, I've written down his name. He must be great.
Yeah, I got to know Casey, from one of the friends in that community.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
As mentioned, sometimes my followers
others don't like it.
don't like it. You posting only once, or don't like it. Don't like the content of your post, Casey. That's what I.
Casey, sometimes I feel the same. My followers don't like, but I didn't bother. But I want to post that and I'll post it. That's it.
Yes,
Sometimes I feel like I don't want to post anything on that day. But I'll change my mind and I'll post at least once a day. If I'm not flooding too much. What?
the
Sometimes my followers don't like it, flooding too much. Okay.
flooding too much. You. I think she's mentioned putting much content.
Much content,
That's
yeah.
not good. They don't like it. Is that it?
I think that's what she is saying.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
Yeah, posting too much. Yeah,
Posting.
I've never thought about that. That post too much can be something that would harm the engagement. Actually, I thought that the more the better, but maybe it's not like that. Is she able to get in into the conversation or not? I don't know if she wants to, but is it possible to put one more people in Instagram or no?
No, no,
Okay,
just only two.
okay, okay. But that's a good conversation. That's a good conversation. But yes, I'm trying to do that, and I've seen what you're trying to do, and I've seen some posts. There are people that like, some are not, and I think that's a good strategy. And
Yes,
how do just a question from someone that is used to do questions in his podcast, but how do you do to keep producing content when you see maybe sometimes people not liking and not following, and how do you do that?
yeah. When I
What
started doing,
what keeps you posting?
when I started doing, I only thought when I post something, I'll see every 10, for every 10 minutes or for every half an hour, I'll open it and I'll see for the likes and followers. But once I started doing it every day, I forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if somebody likes you genuinely, they will stay with you. That's what I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a few bunch of friends that I can share anything with them. So I got they are my true followers or true friends. You can for the long that what I learned from Evan Carmichael is you should not, or that's what Gary Vee also says. You should, when you start doing something, forget about followers or subscribers. Just do, produce the content. In the long term, you will win. if your content is genuine, and if it is helping somebody, they will follow you and they will subscribe you and they will stay with you.
Yeah, Casey is mentioning, I think you do have to do Instagram for you, not for others.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. And Gary Vaynerchuk says
And
a lot about. I'm just curious about your strategy for doing that, because sometimes it's not easy. You're trying to promote your content. You're trying to put something good
Robert.
out there, but I understand what he says and what you're saying. That stop looking at how many followers
How about,
you have,
yes.
and
And
do you have,
also,
do
like,
you have
one more point I learned from Evan Carmichael is that, like, as we see that from Instagram name, it says instant. So when we post something, if we get many likes, it's just instant thing. But YouTube is not like that. It's for a long time. It's for like a many years. It serves you for almost 10 years or 12 years, or like what if so for long term, if you want to produce a longer videos or that, then YouTube is the best platform to post.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. And do you see and do you see many followers? Do you have other platforms that you use, or only Instagram? Do you have a landing page or?
No, like I just use YouTube and Instagram.
Hmm. And
So,
and
and
and which do you prefer? Which one?
uh, I prefer both, because currently I'm using Instagram as a tool to record.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main purpose. So if, like, today, I can tell you example. Today I didn't posted anything on Instagram. So my followers dropped from almost 20 followers dropped. This morning I have like a 9:30 or around 9:40, and now when I check, it's around 9:20 or 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like nothing. If you post anything interesting, they will come back. It's, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I prefer most on, like, I want to post on YouTube. That's why I'm doing videos on Instagram, and I'm saving those videos and I'm editing. I'll not do much of editing. I don't waste time, because that's what another point I learned from Evan. He says that you need to be, if you want to be good at camera, or if you want to be a speaker, you need to be spend more time on that craft. You should not spend or waste time on editing videos or adding music, extra effects, because that's not your focus.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you want to be a good speaker, you spend speaking or creating content for more time. If you spend what I learned is, I used to spend more time, 2-3 hours on editing, and almost 1 hour on speaking or recording myself. But I reversed it. I'm spending 2-3 hours speaking
Mm-hmm.
and recording, and only 1 hour or 2 hours for editing. That's it.
Great, great. And did you do that naturally, or did you have to conquer your willingness for perfection or something like that? Because we are.
No, no. Now I don't see for perfection. I didn't even edit small things. Like what he says is, become the best. Who can see, who can be the person without editing.
Mm-hmm.
If you practice every single day, if you consistent every single day, you will become the person who don't need editing at all.
Great, great quote.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
That's
awesome.
what, yeah, that's what I saw the same difference when I started doing it. Like, when I started doing this live sessions, I started like 15 days before. When I started doing, I just spoke for 5 minutes and I stopped the live. But
Mm-hmm.
but after 10 days, I'm asking somebody like you, who joined in my like a live chat. I'm asking them to join so that I can ask them or speak to them so that I can create extra content.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what and also I can see the difference in way I speak or way I communicate because I know the person who I am in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and do you have an objective with your channel or with Instagram? Do you intend to make it
Yeah, object.
migrate for other platforms?
Yeah, I want to continue this kind of interviews with the people because each person, I strongly believe that we can learn from each and every person something. If it is small or big, we can learn from them. That's what my real motto behind doing these interviews because I did like almost 15 to 20 interviews till date.
50,
Sometimes,
50 to 20.
yes,
Great.
15 to 20, yeah. So sometimes I do only one or two. When I started doing, I did only one interview per week. But I started asking people if someone said I'm free on Tuesday afternoon, then I said yes, I can do it. I will jump on it. I'll check my like if I don't have any um, office or any office work, I will jump on it because that's my passion. That it gives me satisfaction more than anything.
And how do you manage the content that you are producing? I mean, you're doing lives, but you have a script or a pre or a semi structured script, or are you talking about
Mm.
the same things, or how do you do that?
No, I don't have any script. But every day I choose one topic to
Mm-hmm.
speak on. So in from that, I'll watch I'll watch or listen to interviews every single day during my work also. So and during that interviews, I will learn or pick a topic for live session so
Mm-hmm.
that I will talk on that. And also, if I have any experience regarding that topic, I'll share it.
Great. So some from
And
your day or something that you have read.
something I have read or something I have learned or that happened to me, or if somebody if something doesn't happen to me, if I can ask you the same question. Did you experience this thing in your life? Because if I'm not experienced, some other person might experience that.
Yes, yes, that's somehow what I'm trying to do too, because I'm interviewing entrepreneurs and startup entrepreneurs that have achieved traction. So I think we can learn a lot about other people's experiences and from their
Yes.
failures too, as you have mentioned in the beginning of this transmission.
And I can tell you one more example. I have a 4 months old nephew. He born on this year August. So but what I learned from him is he is very joyful and he enjoys everyone. If somebody speak to him, he will smile at them.
Yeah.
That's what I learned from him. He's just 4 months old. He enjoys that thing.
Yeah, that's great. We can learn from anyone or everyone from every ages.
Yes, because that if your smile can bring light into somebody's life because they didn't see, they might not see that smile for many days or many years.
Mm. Great, excellent.
Yeah, that's what
That's great. So, well, I gotta go, but I have to say
Sure.
it was a pleasure talking to you. And
It was nice talking to you as well. Like,
yes, and from knowing people from your Instagram channel, and I'll keep following you, and I invite everyone
sure, I
to
will do.
to visit the traction stage too, and let's do another live, maybe in my channel.
Sure, sure, definitely.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Bye bye.
You should start doing live sessions every day.
Yeah, you made me think a lot about that, about becoming
Yeah,
better,
just
about
yeah,
about
just like a 5-10 minutes. If it's not longer, just do it for 5-10 minutes. It will be like a just speak to yourself or speak something.
yes. I was thinking about I was thinking about producing some videos, not live videos, but some videos, some
Okay.
content. But I can ask you before leaving too. But what do you think is the best, to start a video or start live videos like you did? Because I have some content, I have some startup lessons that I would like to put in videos. I have written in my blog already,
Okay.
but I was intended to put some videos out there. But you made me think maybe starting with live videos could be something good too. What do you think about that?
You can do both. Why not both? Because like don't concentrate on generating or recording longer videos. Just like a 10 minutes or 15 minutes longer. That would be good. It would be good to record. It would be easy to record and easy to edit also. 15 minutes content, and because that's what I believe, like many people don't like or want to see the longer videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, and also you can do live sessions for just start doing it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes when you're walking or when you're going to somewhere, or you can share your morning routine or what happened in your day, so that gives you like a experiences to share, or you can chat like this. If somebody joins you, they can chat you directly like this. They
Yeah.
can send you request.
Yes. I'm reading what Casey said, and I believe about that. Life is good to gain more confidence, and
Yes,
and it seems easier to not trying to be or trying to edit so much.
yes,
How you said, because it's live. You can do much about
you much,
your face,
yes.
about what you're saying. So maybe videos is something more heavy to do.
You
In
have to be, you have to pretend there, but here you have to be yourself. That's it. It's
yes,
easy to do.
and you can change, and you won't have to put much time and effort adding things. So
Yes.
it seems interesting. It seems interesting.
And that's what while talking to you, I noticed that you are a very good speaker, and you're you have that confidence to speak to others, so you can continue doing it.
Thank you. I'll try. I'll I'll try, and I'll let you know, and I'll have some.
Because Casey or like a 3 or 4 people saw you talking to me, so they will follow you, or they will, when you start doing live, they will join you just to say hi or bye.
Yes, and please, if you follow me or if you see some videos, I would love some feedback. I really want to get better, and I really want to put some quality content as well as quantity. But
Quantity.
yes, it was great doing this first experience, this very first experience of doing a live video. It was great.
And I want to add one more thing. One more thing I learned from Evan is that he always preaches every single day. Quantity leads to quality. If you are trying to practice, like if you do more and more, it will leads to quality, because you don't like the one you did. So you will improve the quality. So quantity leads to quality.
I love it. I love it. Really, it leads to
Yes.
quality. I believe in that. Let's see if that's true for me too.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks a lot,
Thank you.
and have a nice day or night, depending on where you.
Yeah, it's 6 in the evening.
Yeah, here is late, but thanks a lot for all of you.
Thank, thank you so much.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you joining us from Brazil.
Yes. Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Casey. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you